The row is a functional exercise in everyday living, targeting the upper back. While it's good for function, it's also great for weight loss, strength, and posture. Surprisingly, the technique for a row seems to fly under the radar. It isn't as obvious to trainers and clients alike when it's being done incorrectly. This is possibly because the visible movement impairments are smaller than that of a lower back arching or the knees moving out like we see in squats and push-ups. In a seated row, as the client pulls the handles back toward their torso, they'll commonly let their elbows make a winging out motion. This can be caused by overactivity of the front of the body, like the pectorals and the anterior deltoids. So you can see, as I draw this imaginary bar toward my body, if I don't have the ability and the flexibility to open my chest, this is what happens. The shoulders round forward and can even elevate. Then, because of the internal rotation at the shoulders, the elbows have no choice but to swing out. Now, the client might feel like the weight isn't too heavy and that it's under control, but they don't have the movement pattern down or the strength to do the exercise at that load just yet. So, you'll need to reduce the weight and cue them into better mechanics. During a row, if I remove my elbows from the motion, you can see that my shoulder is going into extension. Therefore, the posterior deltoid is the prime mover or agonist, and the latissimus dorsi is the synergist, helping out by doing shoulder extension. Then, as the client pulls the bar back, they'll be opening their chest to perform scapular retraction. So the muscles in scapular retraction are the middle traps and the rhomboids. Then, of course, at the elbow, the biceps brachii is the agonist. A bent over row is a common variation of this exercise. Practice this with caution when working with newer deconditioned clients. Some might not be able to maintain the isometric activation of the erector spinae during the exercise. You'll notice this when their trunk migrates from a neutral position into a rounded or spinal flexed position. If performing a bent over row, the spine is neutral with the hips in a flexed position to bring the weight down and in front of you.